kind of touch it recently. Me who videos be and me who say wako hage unuya Shatta Wale. And I say bibi a touch you and I say with a reconciliation and I say you were touched. Say no, this is an act I have to do because hag way there. You bet me I can say go and hag also. I'm not in the mood. But I say something touched you to do, and now you were forced. And now it's something that you had no option.
Easy.
Hey.
I think so. It was a moment. Everything that has been going on, you know, has come to a point where we are all aware of the pockets of different things that have been happening between a certain faction and another faction. To those who would see it as entertainment, of course, it's within the entertainment space. No?
Right.
They are enjoying it, you know, and etc. And, you know, to the level where now we are at this point where the state actually needs support from our various influences to be able to drive a campaign, you know, to raise funds. So we all saw what happened. The president actually opted and access, you know, as now imagine, look at how beautiful the president asked, you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first gentleman of the land.
Right.
If you saw the demeanors in the room, it was a very lovely, it was just a very nice sight to behold.
Exactly.
And when Bella Mundi actually managed her way into fixing that inside, because it was not part of the plan as far as I'm concerned. And we all saw how she took it upon herself for whatever reason to actually call for that. Immediately after a handshake, you know, I actually pushed for the handshake. You know what I'm saying? So it was not in the plan. I was supposed to have I mentioned the winner and then gone to, you know, give him a speech, gone to sit down. And then, like one after the other. And then she came to whisper some of my ears and said I should stay. So I didn't know if that was from the organizer, whatever it is. I mean, right on TV, everybody is watching. The father of the land is there. The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is there. You know what I'm saying? So she just took it upon herself to feel happy about herself, which I feel like was not part of the plan. So she put all of us on the spot. You could see she was asking, is that possible? Which I think is not a question she should even ask over there.
If it was planned.
What was the answer she was expecting?
Is that possible to hug in front of the president?
And you even put it to the president. So the president had to make a decision and said, like this. And then so it had to happen. Nicely we did. And for me, I think it is very important to respect and obey power. That one is very, and that's how come I made such a line afterwards, and everybody burst into laughter. Because this is true. No matter what it is, you should obey power. And you should respect, especially the father of the land.
Especially Yakase Kohage, now we say in front of the president.
It's straight disobedience. So that on the side, which was nice. But then on the reconciliation side, you know, I think there's something that we are all missing over here. We're in this country when I think somewhere in the 2000s where they set up a National Reconciliation Committee. And they went to bring cases that some of us were not born to come and address so that they can what?
The remote causes, the SC that
so that they can what?
Fantastic.
Reconcile.
One day now be solve this.
And now the make an me patch me. So the person me church mu say. Mo being kofane say me no so obi hu ne say bia o ye fiti ana entokwa bia sia. Enti no ye fiti ye nso so no ana say ye bomu a. Not to say you don't actually want the peace or the reconciliation. You're actually enjoying whatever is going on. And then I made the example, but I said, you look at the National Reconciliation. I watched it. I love those programs.
I'm surprised. You followed all that.
I followed Chatu. There was a news that I can remember when Rollins stepped in with his left foot and then Chatu stepped with his left foot. They made news out of it some kind of way. It is to say, we should look into the matter and look into the root cause, which I always say, look, I have been attacked for the past, whatever. And a medical catcher said that attack, no, if you want to know the farabai, if you are no BTA, on Indian TSC say, as soon as we say, no. Medical can earlier say, yes, so see me bra pennies a mean so. Hey, ya, manecano, ABC level be an carry an ye. Echi ne yebeka say, onye yenshi. Na essence ye pese ye de why any bintino. And I pese do level tin say to me chichiri swano.
What friend DB, I say, oh,
agenda. Attacks.
Also, a part of marketing.
No, answer into they can justify it with say a part of marketing. Now look at it. It has graduated and come on to me. Okay. Me yire adi ne de wom. Ya iya me yire, iya me in-law, iya me mame, iya me ankasa, edidi me atem. Nipa mu na wa didi obi atem okro emu. Edidi sebe ya papa mampeni kra atem da. Ama ye okrom ha ama ne kofre mpenifo ama omo kopa achew. Ansa na yeso utumi ye de eben. Inti Ghana foni be ye pese ye ka se nipa na se be ye didi na atem ne sa na mani na ne de enka de normal. Because I mean the faction justifies it by saying it's a game is a game. But ye no a free fear ya tete yen tete pa ewo ye mu na ye hu ne se esese ye tumi adwene niam bi hu ansa na ya ye no ye hu ne se nyom na ye be ye na se ye pese ye represent ye kru Ghana ewo akwan paswa. There is a lot of ways how be marketing.
Kasa bi o ha yen ka.
Kasa bi o ha yen fa nye marketing. Kasa bi o ha yen tumi ngin tum se eye marketing. Ye gitum se de ye marketing strategy pe ya se agro no. Inti ade na kosi se ni no se me no efiti ya na afa mi ni nipa yi esre a me ma me sama kura be kume.
Especially wadi me ma me atema na wadi me ere atema na me hwia wa na me se me wa.
What ani na so ye den ntro.
Okay.
Ebi ni stadium show ya to last 2023. You announce your date. You announce your date 20 ono you announce your date you ono announce the date bisa meba. And as we announce here. You announce here no and clashing the same day. Ono the date to her first. What you say?
Yes.
Or the date 25th being or the to me and I made me date bet to one or this speed. May church mo ma nipa who contest kakra me so nti mam fatam kakra. And or this speed quiet Eko boss who say me wa flame evidence bibi am ever me to me dey atrel na we dey church amount for whatever it is later. And now yeah fast go say ono no afi no kra ne dey ni show no obe from 20th pepim 25th.
That's are you the NF?
That is a media na 22nd or say 23rd no so cover so no. Let's see no. And tisa your koye meeting hwe mu book nkra wo mbuku ade no from 20th embassy baby and fast na why the flyer there. Akoto abontin say they be painti me share rudiment of eduma no say they be painti like bi na akwa it say ono agi date na me ba be force so agi bi wo enso na enye sa
ba wo na officially na wako register
me officially no na me ma register me 22 our stadium and I ode near 25 okay come we are
no
2 days no ye the 2 days at dismantle esa set stage de bia I be see the last time I'm here stadium. It's quite but not because of our gimmicks went, you know. Or the first I say, or no, na waji 5 days nina until your question as no my tina secano. And then who say antisa because the public knew who need different.
Okay.
Means so many obi am here ranting, ebi am fa phone we see
public person na watch church wa say
me say me ntisa say me the public na me kasa gbogbo there be. But baby assembly da na akoka no ho first ye koka no ho no ye hu ni say dia wo ye ne nye integrative council ye mampanyin dada ye ne babi esi creative council na advice in patcho advice ya asem no me ma example o me say to me or advice ya asem no ene de e ko ba ne say dia wo ye ne nye inti ma me ye me 23rd na ye 25th ye di asem no man to sa ade antia na wo sa ukofa live e di atemu oh, my penicra jane de emani sign party no e support me near me ye na enunti no ma cancel show. So go online nene sa narrative now or the two hono. Eda ho nene nti say bia obi check ya
MPP for support.
Obi hu ni say sa na tie
Banana, yes,
it's an yes, I'll be son or Toddy Bonnie or Eddie.